Hey there, let's go down to the river, see what we can find. I bet there's some awesome fish. But what are we waiting for? Let's go. It's important to recognize the diversity of fish species we have here in the streams and rivers of western North Carolina. I'm sure we'll see a lot of different fish today. This is the South Toe River. It joins the North Toe River, and then further downstream, the Cane River joins. Together they form the Nolichucky River, which flows into Tennessee and eventually the Mississippi River and the Gulf of Mexico. This is a river chub, a keystone species in our rivers. We'll talk more about this cool fish later. This is one of our darter species. Isn't it pretty? Now we will check out some neat pictures that show just some of the many fish species that live here in Yancey, Mitchell, and Avery County in the North Toe, South Toe, and Cane rivers. The gilt darter, redline darter, greenfin darter, greenside darter, banded darter, tangerine darter, a tangerine darter pair. Fat lips minnow, bluegill, rock bass, green sunfish, smallmouth bass, black-nosed dace, war paint shiner, whitetail shiner, mottled sculpin, banded sculpin, central stone roller, golden red horse, river red horse, blotch-side log perch, brook trout. Brook trout are our only native species of trout to western North Carolina. Look how fast the trout swim. These trout are feeding in a fast current. They're eating insects in the water and other little fish. Do you see a trout hiding? Look carefully. Trout is camouflaged and blends in with the rocks. Look in the top right corner. Do you remember the river chub from earlier? In late spring, male river chubs will create a large stone mound used for spawning. This stone bed will also attract many different species of fish, such as the war paint shiner or Tennessee shiner, stone roller, among many others. Many of these fish species congregate and spawn on the same mound. That is why river chub is a keystone species. It is really amazing when this happens, isn't it? Sometimes one fish will move over 7,000 stones to create a spawning mound, and as many as 30 different species will use that mound. It's amazing how many different awesome fish we have right here in our streams and rivers. Each fish has its own job to do within the aquatic community to keep the river clean and the ecosystem healthy. It's important to think about all the different species that coexist and depend on each other. We too must do our part to keep the streams and rivers clean and healthy, no matter how big the river is or how small the stream is.